Hey guys, let's talk for a second about death rays. So, there's assertions that when the California wildfires started, there was about 50 wildfires, and there's assertions it was started by energy weapons. And you see these fires and like, oh, all these homes were destroyed, but then next to it you see like a tree, and like the tree is not burnt. You see these absolutely like burnt homes, and next to it there's like no trace of fire. I don't think that's how wildfires spread. Like, I don't know. Maybe the wind, or maybe one was more wet, but apparently, well, I've been thinking for a while about Egypt, right? Because my mom was in a cult that thought like Egypt had this like vibrational energy, and it was the way to reach like enlightenment, and you could go to other dimensions, and there was a spaceship under the Sphinx. But then I look it up, like Christopher Dunn and John Cadman's work, and it's like, well, under the Sphinx there was a pump, and the pump had like a plunger valve, and so when there was a lot of water, it would release the water from the Nile. When there wasn't a lot of water, the plunger valve would shut. And this created these pressure waves into the pyramids. Like, on the side, the blocks to make the pyramids float, so you can float the blocks down the Nile, float them to the pyramid, flood the pyramid, the block floats to the top. That's easier than hiring slaves to, or I don't know if the slaves aren't hired, but it's easier than pulling up the blocks with ropes and logs. So, anyways, plunger valve makes these pressure waves. Pressure waves go into the pyramid. You look inside the pyramids, and there's all these channels to optimize the flow of water. And you see I should have had this written down before making a video. You see the electrodes, right? The anode and the cathode, whatever you need to make an electrical voltage. And then you see there's like gems. So what, like, piezoelectric crystals can they look like gems, and piezoelectric crystals use pressure, like basically pressure waves, to create electrical current. So Egypt had what it needed to make electric current and to make electric voltage. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That's probably what the Great Pyramids were used for, was to make electricity. But then you get all these conspiracy theories about capstones emitting like super, like Wi-Fi, like wireless electric energy, and going into the atmosphere and ionizing it. And I'm like, that seems like bullshit. That seems like religious bullshit. Because I don't believe Tesla could have transmitted electricity wirelessly. But the argument is you can do it with microwaves. And ViZiV Technology, V-I-Z-I-V, has a Tesla tower. And that's weird, because I don't... I mean... I can't disprove that you can send electricity wirelessly. Like, microwave, yeah, that you can send microwaves, but apparently ViZiV Technologies is funded by the military, and it just seems to coincide with all of these allegations that the California wildfires, like 50 different fires in different places, start overnight. The allegations that these are started by an energy weapon. So that's kind of scary, because it means... Okay. So there's two possibilities. The first possibility is now America can burn down your home from wherever this side of the hemisphere using giant Archimedes death ray lasers from space, or not lasers, microwaves, which is really, really scary. Or the alternative is that all of this Tesla wireless electric energy transfer is real and possible, and that ancient Egypt lost all of that technology in the, I don't know, before the Dark Ages, I guess. Like, what, thousands of years before the Dark Ages. So, either explanation is not very uplifting. Yeah. I think I have a pyramids video from a long time ago. Oof, that was... Now it's mainstream, you get millions of people know about, like, oh yeah, the pyramids were electric generators, the Great Pyramids, but they don't reference, like, the actual archaeologists who did the work, because it was, oh well. I was hyping that before it was cool. Even did a fan art of the pyramids. But, yeah, I'm kind of, like, I don't know, man. Are there giant American energy weapons microwaving houses from space? Or is there wireless electric energy transfer that can, like, power people's appliances? Or neither, or both? I don't know. But this is now, like, a mainstream conspiracy theory, and I mean, I've always had what I believe, and I mean, I don't actually understand the physics of it, so I can't actually say with any certainty. But if NASA can, like, propel satellites with lasers, then it makes sense that America can set stuff on fire with microwaves. Like, originally I thought the Archimedes death ray would be, like, a bunch of mirrors aimed at something, right? Maybe with a lens. But, I mean, if Egypt... I don't know what Egypt was using electricity for, but they could make voltage, they could make current in the Great Pyramids. I know that. I've looked at the archaeology, I've made a video on it, I even have a little fan art. Where's it? I kind of want to show you guys the fan art. Fanaka, DeviantArt, Pyramid, Giza. It's the Giza Power Plant by Fanaka. There's a little... I'll make it the thumbnail. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't believe in aliens. If there was aliens... Okay, if there was aliens, I think they would have been on Mars before there was life on Earth, and because I believe in panspermia, so maybe there was, like, bacteria on Mars, asteroid hit it, some of Mars got hit on Earth, maybe those, what are those, like, little things in, like, under the ice sheets that can, like, live in really cold temperatures and live in a vacuum? Like, maybe some of those went from Mars to Earth, and then, like, all life evolved from that. Like, you could, because panspermia is, like, I believe panspermia, maybe, but, like, I don't think there's any actually intelligent aliens around today, and if there were, I don't think they'd want us around, because we wouldn't want aliens around, so why would they want us around? And they would be way more advanced than us, and yeah, I don't think space broadcasting our location to aliens would be quite suicidal. even without all of the existential threats we're facing from runaway global warming. Oh my god! So I hope you enjoyed watching me itch my eyes, and I started playing poker and it went badly. I mean, it was going really well, but then, you know, you get lucky, you get unlucky, and then I tilted and started playing against better players and on higher stakes, and that was a dumb idea because I kept losing to full house. I was like, I have highest pair, I'm gonna bet. Or like, I have triples, but nope, full house, nope, full house, nope, full house. Reminds me of the other time I went all in and there was like, nope, not only do I have a flush, I have a straight flush. And I was like, damn. Because it's like, I have the highest flush with an ace. It's like, nope, I have a straight flush. It's like, oh, what? So yeah, all I need is to start drawing straight flushes. I'm so screwed. My investment is gone. I invested it all into Bitcoin. Yeah, I had to take that. The video of me crying over losing my Bitcoin money is a little bit. I took it offline for now, because it's just too embarrassing and cringy and yeah.